Hi, I'm Jennifer Roberts, the owner of Back Porch Communications. I help business owners who want to make an impact, increase their income, and provide exceptional value to their customers. Today, I want to talk to you a little bit about crisis communication planning for businesses. We're currently living in a global crisis right now. This COVID-19 pandemic is affecting everyone. It's not even just a particular industry. Literally everyone is impacted in some way, shape, or form. So I want to give you some tips on how to create a crisis message. A crisis message is just one portion of a total crisis communication plan. But I have a 4-step formula that I think will help you develop something for your business. So let's take a look at what the formula looks like. Step 1 is audience. Who are you trying to talk to? And what are their concerns? A lot of people want to skip over the audience step, but it's really critical because you have to identify who you're talking to. So the same statement may not work for your customers as you would share with your employees. And it also, neither one of those might work for a vendor. So you see how you have to tailor things differently for different audiences. So that's what we're going to do. So pick one audience and write down what you think their concerns are during the time of crisis. That's step 1. Step 2 is action. What action can your business take to help support or help the concerns of your audience? So what actions are you going to do? This might be an offer that you have, or it might be some change in your protocols that you're going to do. Maybe in the case of the pandemic, you're going to do more cleaning or you're adjusting your hours. So that's the action that your business is going to take to help the concerns of your audience. And it's important to note that action in times of crisis, we need to be certain to be compassionate, supportive, and sincere. Okay, those are really important during a time of crisis. We don't want to stick our foot in our mouths by giving the wrong tone. Okay, step number 3 is going to be your statement of support. This is where you're really going to write down in sentences of exactly what you're going to communicate out. And this actually has 4 different parts itself. So let me go through what those parts are. Part number 1 is affirming your audience's concern, right? We labeled that out, but now we want to write down first and foremost, who is your audience and what are they concerned about in a sentence form. Now, number 2, we want to make sure we're showing compassion for those concerns. We want to reiterate those concerns and tell our audience that those concerns are valid in this time of crisis, right? They're not wrong to feel the way that they do. Step number 3, we want to talk about any regulatory concerns your businesses might be facing. And let me give you an example right now. You may have been getting text messages or emails from your dentist. I've got one from the pediatric dentist, my dentist, the orthodontist, all telling me that they're going to be shutting their offices down here in Florida until May 8th. That's because the state has told them they can only do emergency dental procedures for right now. So that would be something they would want to include in their statement to talk about the regulatory concerns that they are facing right now during this time of crisis. And it'll help explain to their audience why they're doing what they're doing. And piece number 4 of the statement of support, how you're going to support the community or your audience during this time. And this is, again, what we talked about. This is where your offer goes. This is the 4th piece of your overall statement. What are you doing to help support and provide comfort to our community during the time of crisis? Okay, so going back to the 4th step of our crisis message is repeat. You're going to say this again and again and again to your audience, right? So if you talk to your audience using your webpage or your social media channels or email communication or even just signage in the business, these are all ways that you definitely need to be communicating with your customer and letting them know what's going on. And there might be other channels that you need to use as well for a different audience. So repeat this message again and again to make sure that your selected audience is getting it. Okay, let's review very quickly. So in our crisis message formula, our 4 steps are identifying our audience and understanding their concerns. Step number 2 is action. What's your business going to do to help this situation? Step number 3, you're writing down the statement of support, and those include 4 different parts as well. And then finally, you're going to repeat. Say this in a variety of channels that your audience uses to get information from you, your business. So I hope this helps. Small business is really a cornerstone of our economy. We really need to work together to lift them up. And that's why I'm making a special offer to any small business owners who want to work on their crisis communication message. They could get a session with me for free for 45 minutes to talk about their crisis communication message. So we can go through all of this in specificity for their business, for your business, to talk about what your needs are, or we can look at a different part of the crisis communication planning process. I hope you found this video helpful. I'm here to help small businesses throughout this pandemic. Have a great day.